Hello and welcome back to Rimworld. Now I've already forgotten what I named this settlement. We are the Void Divers with a Z. Just gonna open up these panels, tabs, I don't know what to call them, not panels. Up on the left, that's basically, well, that is my storage. I'm gonna unpause it and see where everyone is. Bringing those beavers back. Cool. Still got 4 of them to take down. Not actually sure how many trees we had down here, but well, by the time I get back down there, those trees are gonna be gone. Those are some hungry beavers. Our houses, if you can call them that, are almost finished. And we've got this dinky little freezer here that isn't actually at a frozen temperature yet, but hopefully it'll get there. Oh boy, it's 35 degrees outside. Okay, I'm actually gonna need another cooler. I'll space it out a bit. I'll just put it on that wooden wall again. Everything is at least refrigerated, but only just. Now the bad thing about being on fertile soil is that once you harvest a crop, you really quickly get grass and stuff growing back over it, so you gotta clear it out again. But that shouldn't take too long. Yeah, I got 2 people on plant cutting. And I will move this freezer. You can see Rosa is butchering the beavers. But I will move that and make this the freezer. You know, I actually don't know why I made this the freezer. This was meant to be the dry storage. Whoops. Okay, so I will get some coolers built over here, and I'll put them on this wall. Lauer, you're asleep, but you're actually meant to be working right now, so you're waking up. Lauer is stressed. That is because I keep waking her up to work, but let's see how bad she is. So she's tired, hot, in an ugly environment, and just feeling bad for some reason. But it looks like, yeah, she is gonna get better to the point where she won't go insane or anything like that, or even mopey. So we should be good. I literally did this backwards. So I'm just going to copy the settings here and paste them in there so that this is the food place. And I'll delete that zone. Now I got a new one made for just the steel and wooden stuff, just the stuff I need under a roof, basically. And I'll deconstruct that cooler. Might as well get those materials back now. And I'll just take food off that. And where is it? Herbal medicine. Oh great, a dry thunderstorm. First we had a flash storm, now we've just got a dry thunderstorm. This place has a lot of lightning, not much precipitation. Okay, it's raining now. So I stand corrected pretty much immediately. There are some boom rats that I could kill in the rain. So if you've never played, they explode when you kill them. Oh, and there's a herd of boomalope. They explode much bigger when you kill them. But I really should pay attention to these beavers who left these trees and went up here, but that's actually a good thing, because trees will send out seeds and grow other trees, so if you completely wipe out an area, it takes a long time for other trees to migrate back and make a forest. But I will need power running to these coolers. What's Lauer doing? She's decided to build the walls instead of the coolers. Okay, gonna reprioritize her. But once I get all this done, I'm gonna get some lights, just so people don't get sad being in the dark all the time while they work. And then I haven't really decided what I'm gonna do, but I have stuff rotting away. What I will need is a research bench. So you can see here there is quite a lot to research, and some of this might even be new to me. So I do want to get that up and running pretty quickly, and then I'll get sort of generic stuff like stone cutters and tailors. Someone just hunted a beaver. Yeah, Chef went out and took down a beaver by himself. So this is an ancient danger room, which sometimes means nothing. You can have cryo sleep caskets. Sometimes you'll open them and crazy mercenaries will jump out and start shooting everyone up. sometimes there'll just be dead stuff inside, or it could be psychotic killing machines. And I mean that literally. If you've never played the game, you can run into psychotic killing machines. Lava is still building, and that is all done, so I can set these to be at -5 Celsius. That should keep everything nice and cool. Alrighty, I'll just check how many beavers are left, because apparently Chef has been cleaning them up. Looks like there are just 3 left. But this one is unconscious, it's downed. And oh wow, it's gonna bleed out very soon. 2 beavers left. But it is the 6th of August, which is summer. So then we've got fall and winter. We've still got quite a while before winter, so I'm not too concerned about our food situation, and we can still hunt in the winter. I don't actually remember how cold it's gonna get. Let me just go to the map here, and I think I'll be able to check. So this is the world I'm playing on, and this is me here. So got some Beavers Town and Vipers Forest from the merchants, and then quite a few friendlies actually. The friendlies have almost all of this territory, but here I am in the mountains. So I'll just see. Okay, I can't see the terrain on my own thing. -6 is the winter temperature, so not cold at all. But we have had, what's happened? A fault in an electrical conduit has caused a short circuit, and it blew up. Nice. But the conduit didn't get destroyed, so that's good. We are running out of power because that essentially vented all of our electricity. So now our freezer and our stove won't work. Cool, but the houses are done, and I will just dig that slate out. What I need now is a research station. So I've got to decide where I'll put that, and it's not going to be anything fancy to start off with. Let me just check production. I think it is a simple research station, 25 steel, 75 wood. Really doesn't cost much, I just need to plonk it in somewhere. There we go. I've got a research bench in here, and I put a stonecutter's table in too because I'm going to use that. I might as well just shove it in somewhere now. I can always move it later. Yeah, we don't need any of those notifications anymore. See if the beavers have been taken care of. I can see one left munching on a tree. Just double click him. Yep, looks like that's the other one left. We have 32 meals out of 40, but Chef is fixing that. Okay, got some stone chunks around the place. I will clear those out right now, and I'll get them over here somewhere so they're near the stonecutter's bench. Alright, there we go. We'll just plonk the stone chunks there. I'm gonna hunt this tortoise because I don't want it eating my potatoes. Oh jeez, it's the revolver. Sounds like a mean gun. How is our energy going? Not well. We're chomping through it. I'm deciding whether or not to put another solar panel in or a wind turbine, and the problem with wind turbines is that they are temperamental, they're dependent on it being windy, and I don't exactly know what factors control that other than randomness. At least we know that the sun is going to come up most days. There's another raid. This time it's from tribespeople of Alliance of Abenzokri. And it's just one again, Humps the Night. Let's check him out. Another night owl. He's steadfast, abrasive, and a night owl. Great with animals and socializing. He's abrasive but passionate about socializing. Not sure how that's going to work out for him. But I'll get everyone drafted and get them to stand in some mud and wait for this clubman, Humps. That, what a name, Ralph Humps Brock. Amazing. Okay, getting some shots off. No hits yet, there's one. It is night, so that'll make it a little bit more difficult to get hits. Oh, Lauer took a hit. She got a cracked right humerus and a bruise on her arm. Nothing too bad. I'm not going to take him as a prisoner. I will, in fact, finish him off. And I don't have a hospital set up. That is something I will need to get done. Just a little medical room. But for now, Lauer should be fine. And I think Rosa, yeah, she can tend to her. But what I'm gonna do is make it so she doesn't use medicine. I'm actually gonna set my defaults to just all herbal medicine. But right now, Lauer doesn't need that. It's just bruises. Shouldn't get infections from that. I feel like that's a logical way to think. I'm not sure if that's how the game works, but it seems mostly logical from what I've played. Let's just speed through that. Oh, a mad animal. Oh, bloody hell, a boomerlope. That is the last thing I ever want to go mad. I'd prefer a polar bear, a grizzly bear, a Tyrannosaurus Rex. Something that doesn't bloody explode when you kill it. Alright. Back to the death mud pool place. We'll come up with a better name for that. What on earth am I doing? I always put my gunners out front for some reason. If you have them set up like this, there's no risk of friendly fire. They should shoot over the shoulders of the people in front of them. Alright, it should almost be in range, and got some people visiting. I think that was a hit. Nice job, chef. I mean, he's good at cooking, but bloody hell, he can shoot too. So who are those visitors? The Orange Rock Federation. Cool. Bloody chef is just an ace shot. There we go. That's why they're called boomerlopes. I'm gonna make that a home area just so they'll clear that fire. I don't want it spreading and burning down the wilderness. I want this boomerlope brought back home. Okay, and they're gonna pick up those meals I made them drop. Oh, for goodness sake. Lauer started a social fight with Lizzie. Alright, so Lizzie insulted Lauer, and now they're beating each other up. Cool. Maybe they both wanted the same meal. One was berries, one was kind of rotten meat. Just a few bruises. Wasn't a bad fight, all in all. Now, who's my warden? That would be Lauer, who is carrying the tortoise, but she will do my trading because she's got the best social skill. So Lauer is of poor health and can't talk properly, so that'll affect prices. But they've not got anything I'm interested in. So that's the end of our discussions. It's the middle of the day. The only person who should be asleep is Lauer. I don't really care if they're tired, I'm gonna wake them up. Just so that the sleep schedule should be on the right track. And I'm gonna make all of this my home area. Just because it basically is, but the game doesn't know that. Right now, not much is happening unless it's nighttime, because early game, at least in my experience, is heavily revolved around building. I've only got one builder. I don't think anyone's really good enough to be a backup builder. Yeah, they've all got 1 or 0. Not exactly inspiring. I'm gonna get some floors in here, and I'm gonna make them out of wood, but I'm gonna smooth the rough stone, because that is actually more appealing than a wooden floor. I think wood is just neutral. I don't think it's actually, I don't think it actually gives any kind of bonus. It just means it's not crappy gravel and dirt. But a smooth stone floor is actually somewhat pretty. So that'll make people a little happier, like their rooms a little more. And these shacks are temporary. They just need a place to sleep alone. And my god, these beds are bad. Yeah, not a single one is even normal. Okay, Lauer, time for you to be awake. She just went back to bed. Now that is because I have bed rest set as a priority. But I don't actually want that to be the case. Okay. For now, I'm going to make that a secondary thing. So she should build before that. Yeah, there we go. Get the plants cut inside that room. And okay, we are actually storing some electricity. So I'm gonna cancel that next solar panel for now. And that's not obstructed. So we really don't use much, but I'm gonna install some lights. And unless they've changed, they use a notoriously high amount of electricity. But people get sad when they're in the dark. I'm not sure if it affects their work speed, but it makes them sad. So I'm gonna fix it. Oh, there's still a beaver. Where is this fella? Oh, unconscious and downed. Malnutrition? Oh, extreme blood loss. Okay, that'll do it. I will try and keep this clear of animals, well, this area, because it's my farm. I may even put a wall up there. Chef deciding to shoot through the entire colony to hit this tortoise. Let's see, what's his hit chance? 20%, okay, that's actually not too bad. Shooting right past Lizzie there, and Rosa, bloody hell. I really wish they wouldn't do that. Okay, so these lights use 75 watts of power. The coolers use 200, so I still think that's kind of high for a light, but sure. I'm not going to put lights in their bedrooms, but I will see. So yeah, wooden floors are just neutral, and smooth stone is a +2 modifier. So some will be better than the others, but at least it's not crappy dirt and gravel. They're still not exactly highfalutin paradise homes.